Yo guys, what is up? My name's Dean and welcome back. Now today, what we're going to be looking at is when referees lose their cool. So, without further ado, boys, girls, children of all ages, shapes and sizes, let's dive in.
No matter the sport, referees are trained to keep their composure, regardless of how things are going. They are responsible for making big decisions, which often makes them the most unpopular person involved.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to
tensions run
start
high
with the
from
referee.
fighters who don't know when
not.
to stop. Sometimes the ref finds themselves having to get hands-on to calm a situation. During this fight,
The refs are almost fighters themselves, aren't they? I mean, they're obviously specially trained to deal with these kinds of people, you know, these absolute powerhouses, these absolute machines. But the referee has to be able to step in and stop it themselves. They must be even more powerful than the actual fighters themselves. Anywho,
that took place at the GE Fights and Alpha Kickboxing Fight League event, referee Billy McCombs is forced to put his fighting experience into action when one fighter doesn't know when to stop.
Yeah.
After thinking he has successfully cooled the situation, the aggressive fighter bursts away from the official to viciously attack again.
That swing would have been
McCombs
naughty.
loses his patience and restrains the young fighter before slamming him to the ground for the police to handcuff him.
Oh, so now we get to see the proper situation as to what happened.
Stop!
He said, "Bring it up, damn it!" Little bitch. Boosh. That would have been naughty if that had connected properly. Go on, just slam him. Slam him into the ground. Sit your ass down, bitch. You love to see it.
Do you know what's
You don't
worse
love to
than
see
losing?
you don't really love to see it because it is unsportsmanlike behaviour, but you love to see it when the referee just goes, yeah, sit your ass.
In the first round of an MMA fight, getting cleaned up by the referee after it's all over. After being owned within 2 minutes of the first round of a URCC match, Iranian fighter Razi Jabari decided to act childish. He refused to shake hands with his opponent and tried to walk away as the match results
Naughty
were
boy.
announced. Referee Joey Lepitin attempted to calm the situation, but Jabari allegedly cursed at him and gave him the middle finger. Not stopping there, Jabari shoved Lepitin and then sucker punched him in the head. The incident sent Lepitin into a rage. He clinched Jabari and took him to the ground, giving the fighter his second loss of the night.
Imagine losing twice in one night. I mean, it's inevitable if you're going to try and start on a referee, but imagine losing twice in one night. Your career is over, my friend.
It's either this referee woke up on the wrong side of the bed,
Oh,
or
see,
he
I
is
like
the
this video.
reincarnation of Bruce Lee. Whatever the reason,
It's
this
fake as
referee
well.
goes berserk
That's what's
after being
devastating.
ignored by the fighters he was watching.
It was a publicity stunt,
Things
but
are
it's
brought
so
under
well
control when
placed.
other
It's so
officials
well
come
put
over and
together.
restrain the man. Luckily, this was all just a light-humored stunt for the crowd,
Yep.
with the clip ending with laughter and clapping.
The guy in the blue made that kick look so real, though. I'm sure he throws one of the officials away as well. No? I might have
After
just missed
hitting
that.
the referee in response to a decision, the fighter
What did we record this shit on? Did somebody somebody put that smart fridge in the crowd with a camera on and recorded this in, like, it's not even, what was the lowest, what was it, 144p? It's not even that. You've got about 6 pixels on this entire screen.
soon regrets it as he is lifted into the air by his neck and sent crashing into the ring. The other fighter also
From
gets
what
a
I could
taste
make
of the
out,
ref's wrath when he hits the
slammed.
downed man and gets pushed back violently in the face. The ref, who is now pumped, prompts the man to fight him fairly, but
Bring
decides
you
to
bitch.
stay in his corner to prevent a beating.
Don't fuck with the refs, man. That's all I'm saying. Look, boosh. Man just got choke slammed. I don't know why he was trying to go back for seconds.
After getting knocked out in the opening seconds of his fight with Croatian fighter Carlo Caput,
Right, he's out. He's out. Let
Lyadov
him.
managed to get back to his feet to fight. The only problem was, due to the confusion brought on by the pummeling he received, he started to fight the ref instead.
This is not necessarily
Quick-thinking official
fighters
put his fighting
referees
skills into
losing that
practice
cool,
and
though,
put
is it? I mean,
Lyadov into a headlock
he's
until
doing what he
passed
needs
out
to do to
again
protect
and was
himself.
helped out of the ring.
because the other fighter's clearly confused. I'm calling bullshit on this one. I wouldn't say the ref lost his cool. I'd just say he was trying to protect himself. Still funny though. It's like, right, come on, buddy. Wrong fighter.
This nasty sucker punch before the fight began should have given some hindsight into the way the fight was going to end. After successfully coming out of a grapple, this fighter gets the upper hand. Trying to get the fight out of the corner, the referee is ignored and the dirty fighter keeps on throwing punches. Eventually, the ref has had enough and puts him into a lock until he gives up.
Good shit. It's like, right. I've asked you to get off. Now you will get off. Now you will get off him. Now I'm not asking. Now I'm telling you.
This fight at the Sydney Opera House turns to chaos in minutes as a punch to the back of the head results in the famous trainer and promoter Bernie Hall yanking the boxer back by the head. This act triggers an all-out brawl that even saw the referee.
Where the hell did he come from? Fucking yo! I don't even know who he is. Why is he starting with everybody? He wasn't even part of the main fight. There's just everybody throwing everything
This
everywhere.
fight starts out with one contender getting an absolute onslaught of punches and kicks before finally hitting the canvas. The best fight, however, was yet to come as a corner man enters the ring to argue with the ref. Things soon
He was getting
escalate,
done
which
in.
results in an impressive knockout by the official and a brawl breaking out.
Wait, what the hell? Oh! That must be absolute scenes. Like, imagine being there, seeing two people fight, and then a cornerman gets knocked out instead. That would be absolute scenes. I appreciate the crowd's reaction on that one.
During this fight, rage completely
Oh,
takes
don't
over
turn
the
your back,
fighter.
don't turn your back.
Even though he is told to stop fighting, he continues to go for blood.
Again,
Eventually,
another
the
situation
referee
in which
realizes
I'm not
that the
asking, I'm
nice
telling.
approach just won't cut it.
Like, right,
He
listen.
quickly manages to get a
Little
chokehold on
bitch.
the man, which eventually calms him down.
I wasn't asking.
Things go from
I'm
bad
telling.
to worse, however, when a corner man rushes in to get revenge for his beaten friend.
As he's fighting, just take the right actions. He's going.
Whoa,
Oh, he's hurt there.
What has happened here? Whoa. This is going way over the top here.
Way to go, Andy Davis, the referee.
And we've got some problems here. Big problems
Yeah,
here.
look, listen. I'm not a fighter like I'm not a fighter by any means, any way, shape, or form. But if one of my team come running into the ring and started attacking my other opponent, his ass would be getting fired. His ass would be getting thrown out of the door. I'd make the ref turn on him. Dumbass.
After seeing his colleague get pushed by this thuggish boxer, A referee enters the ring and body slams him into the ground before restraining him. Even on the floor, the boxer is trying to throw his weight around
He just yeeted him.
by pushing and punching out at the referee. Of course, the fight is called off and the thug gets booed out of the ring.
Yeah, boo. Hey, bitch, sit your motherfucking ass down. Good guy,
After
good guy.
prematurely calling off a fight, there were some cornermen who did not take kindly to their fighter losing so early. As they flood into the ring, the ref is held back by other officials so that he doesn't do something he will later regret. Luckily, the men screaming at him were all bark and no bite, which ended with the security taking them away.
I'm sorry, if someone's being a twat, you should have all your right to tell them to fuck off and push them away. Like, you're definitely not winning any awards here by getting in the referee's face after the decision's been made.
During this UK amateur lightweight fight, referee Leon Roberts is forced to put his MMA training into action and put one fighter into a chokehold to
yes.
stop him beating
What a way
down
to
on his
start your
opponent.
career.
In fact, the near
By
naked
ending
choke
it.
was executed so well that it put the two competitors to shame. This is another example of a referee using their own fighting experience to prevent any further damage coming to a fighter.
Amateur lightweight fight with
That was a hefty punch, I must admit. That was a hefty left hook. I probably couldn't take a hook like that.
He's in there. Does he have the hook sunk in, boss?
After performing a move that the referee disagreed with, this black belt was tossed to the ground with ease by the official, who
Clearly
then
not a
went
black
on to
belt then,
explain
is he?
why he ended up on the canvas.
He's going to do the same thing. And then the ref's going to have to fuck him up.
This next entry
No,
is
not
another
a shite.
example of a referee using a technique to defend himself. After being rocked by his opponent, Carlos
Oh.
Mesa, Andres Camacho managed to get back to his feet. In a moment of confusion brought on by the previous blow, the fighter began fighting referee Frank the Crank Camacho instead. Luckily, the official was a fighter also and was able to defend himself, managing to get the wild fighter into a clinch until he came to his senses. If you
See,
enjoyed this video,
See, that last one wasn't even really referees losing country, wasn't losing his cool. He was just once again defending himself. But either way, I'd say that was a pretty cool video. I did enjoy it, and if you did enjoy it and you are new around here and you haven't already, please feel free to hit that subscribe button and just leave a line in the comments of any other types of videos like this you want to see. So yeah, and we'll get around to them all. Peace.